Hello. The stock market has been correcting for close to 3 months now, with the tech stock market being absolutely crushed. In today's video, I will share with you one of my 5 highest conviction stocks and a short-term look ahead on the coming future potential. Stay tuned. Keep it simple. For those of you new to the channel, I am The Simple Trader and I bring to you EPG stocks. Yes, explosive exponential potential growth stocks that I'm looking to buy or already have sitting in my freedom portfolio. I am not a financial advisor, so please understand this is all for entertainment only. Full disclosure, I hold positions in all of these coming 5 stocks, so do take this drill with precaution. No more plugging, let's start drilling. Without question, and as I said in one of my previous videos, if I had to liquidate all my positions and choose one stock to go all in, it would be Palantir. From day one, this company felt to me like a Terminator doomsday company set to bring destruction to the world in the form of AI.
Skynet woke up and decided all humanity was a threat to its existence.
And from the earnings call on Tuesday, listen carefully to what COO Shyam Sankar said.
And the pace we are innovating at continues to put distance between us and the next best alternative, from archetypes that allow you to replace a year of custom integration with a few clicks over a few hours to Apollo for Edge AI that allows you to deliver the most sophisticated operational AI that is frankly just a few steps shy of Skynet.
Did you get that?
Just a few steps shy of Skynet.
That is literally, for me, breadcrumb 1 as to why I think they are offering Foundry for free to some of the biggest companies in the world right now.
Today we're building on our inaugural demo day back in January. That event brought exceptional interest in our platform from around the globe, but in particular incredible demand in the US where we just almost can't keep up.
From the highs of close to $40 in early February, Palantir stock has lost over 50% and fallen to around $18 to $19 since. Interestingly though, since this bashing of the stock, there is one fund, Ark Invest, who have been loading the boat like crazy. Back in January, Ark Invest only held shares of Palantir in their Ark W portfolio, and they only held 1.9 million shares, meaning it was 51st position with a weighting of 0.8% of the fund. Fast forward to today, and they have moved up to the 20th position with 5.5 million shares and a weighting of close to 2% of the Ark W fund. Furthermore, on March 15th, Ark Invest added Palantir to their main Ark K Innovation ETF and have not stopped loading the boat either. Today, they have 19.6 million shares, yes, 19.6 million shares, and an almost 2% portfolio weighting, and have it at the 16th position in Ark K. Bear in mind, this massive accumulation has been done in less than 5 months, and it shows that Cathie Wood is extremely bullish on Palantir for the long term. When was the last time we saw such massive conviction from Cathie Wood?
Most auto manufacturers in the world are going to be down.
Right.
Let's just keep that in perspective.
Our long-term thesis remains unchanged. We're certainly following the story. Elon Musk has always been really transparent through Twitter, more so than other CEOs. And sometimes, that brings in extra scrutiny. But it also tells us more about what's happening in terms of the operational balance of the company, because he tends to be very honest.
I see a company that has 80% share of the electric vehicle market in the United States and one of the top selling cars, whether gas powered or not. Our bull case is $4,000 in 5 years.
In my last video, I said that the coming earnings call could be explosive and change the outlook of Palantir for the entire year moving forwards. And for me, they did just that. On earnings day, the stock initially fell big pre-market together with the rest of the market, as with almost all other tech stocks, but during market open, they rallied to close almost up 10% at the end of the day. To say earnings was a beat is, in my opinion, hugely understated. the top 5 key takeaways for me, which further consolidates and reaffirms my bullish thesis, are: adjusted free cash flow for Q1 2021 increased by $441 million year over year, which is now net positive. Revenues grew by 49% year over year, beating their previous guidance of 45%. I mean, in a climate where COVID-19 is still impacting businesses in a huge way, this goes to show that Palantir is really a crisis-proof company. Q1 commercial business generates $133 million, which is up 19% year over year. This is mission critical, as I've always been saying. Once Palantir starts infiltrating the world's biggest companies, then it's literally
game over, man. It's game over.
They have $2.8 billion in remaining contracts value, which is up 40% year over year, and the average contract duration is now 3.7 years. Once they secured a customer, they have time to now integrate the Palantir software fully into the DNA of that company. Over multiple years, the value and intricacy of the platform, such as Foundry, would become so intertwined. What do you think will happen after the contracts expire? Yes, renewals. Revenue growth guidance for the full year and for the next 4 years is 30%. That is huge, but I believe at the pace Palantir is expanding right now, the growth will be much more exponential. The future of Palantir is now clearly foreseeable in my opinion. The earnings results were just too good to go full into detail, but if you are looking to take advantage of the crazy price correction sales, then you should take a deep look at the earnings presentation and listen to what was discussed in the earnings call. There were some great questions asked, which the answers provided significant insights into the company and what they plan to do moving forwards. If there is one thing I can be close to 100% certain on, then it would be this: that Palantir stock will not be sub $50 in 5 years' time, which is why, for me, it is such a compelling long-term investment opportunity. To summarize, Palantir is my #1 conviction stock right now, based on all the fundamentals, the ridiculous sales of the stock price, the future potentials, the earnings call, their recent buying into and investments into other companies, and essentially the leadership in Peter Thiel, Alex Karp, and Shyam Sankar. I truly believe that once the market resumes a bit of normality, the fears of inflation, COVID-19, and the market mayhem with AMC and GME is finally over, then we will see stocks like Palantir climb right back up. The potential that in 10 years' time Palantir will be what Skynet is in Terminator is a real scenario.
Mr. Chairman, I need to make myself very clear. If we uplink now, Skynet will be in control of your military.
This is only phase 1, which I see as the viral stage, where they need to start infiltrating worldwide, whether it be government or private. And once phase 2 comes, it will be the proliferation and integration of their artificial intelligence systems, which by that time could be morphed into something unimaginable right now. Thank you for watching, and remember, I am extremely bullish on Palantir stock moving forwards, so please do take this video with precaution. If you are interested in other WPG stocks that I have in my Freedom portfolio, please check out my other videos. If you enjoyed part 1, then please stay tuned for part 2, where I will share with you my second highest conviction stock right now. So please consider, just consider subscribing to my channel so you get the information first. I am the Simple Trader, and I try to keep this simple, and hopefully we'll simply see you next time.